All right, good evening, everyone. Today is day 5. I can't believe it's already 5 days since CAT happened, and a lot of stuff has happened. But oh well, no transition effect this time. I think that's good. So, well, yeah. So, yesterday I did quants before sleeping for NMAT, and then I was doing critical reasoning for NMAT, but then I only went halfway because by the time I reached like doing it halfway, it was around 11:30, and I started to get very tired. Um, was making a lot of mistakes. So yeah, excuse me. So I made a few mistakes in some questions, so I decided to just go sleep, wake up tomorrow, do it again. Not again, but do the rest of it. So I went to sleep at midnight, but I slept around 2 a.m., which was quite late. And I woke up at 9:30. So it was a little less amount of sleep, so I had a little bit of headache, but not too bad. I woke up at 9:30. By 10:30, I sat again to study, and I did rest of my critical reasoning, and all of them were correct. So yeah, I just had to focus. Then I did coordinate after waking up. Coordinate geometry. Um, I still, and then I went to sleep again since I had a headache. I went to sleep, but I slept for a good amount of time. I slept at 2:30, I think, and I woke up at 5:30. So I slept for 3 more hours. So after 5:30, I took my dinner early, around 6:30. I was supposed to write a mock today, but a bunch of stuff is gonna happen, so I will write and analyze my mock tomorrow itself. That's the choice I'm left with. Um, so I'll do that. For the rest of the day, I have to do DM, decision making. I have to practice Venn diagram with maxima and minima. Right. And I have to do what else? Grammar I have to practice. Phrases I still have to look at. Phrases I still have to look at, and my word list is still left. I don't, I'm not able to manage time for that, and it's most probably because I go to sleep late, so I have to start sleeping early, which I'll have to today anyways because my mother is leaving for her hometown or something. So I'll have to wake up early and manage the house as well. So yeah, what else do I have to do today? Yeah, that's pretty much it. Yesterday I did analyze my mock as well. I didn't mention it. I did my mock analysis, and I figured out that the Venn diagram with maxima and minima were a problem for me. There was this one question. So basically, it was this. First of all, this was a problem, and secondly, there was a equation with 4 variables. Yes, so the question was on Venn diagram basically. I'll use this. So 4 circles like that. Oops. Okay, all right. Third circle, something like that. Yeah, you get the idea. Um, so there are like circles, and we had the value of these individual circles, and we had this value, um, and we had to figure out this value. So basically, if I call this A, D, E, apparently this also turned out to be 0, how the numbers were given, and this was C. So basically, I had A plus B equals to something, and then C plus E equals to something, E plus A equals to something, and D, something else was there too. A plus C equals to something. I think that was it. Yeah. Um, A D C E E A C. I think D C. I'm not sure. I can't remember, but basically it was like a situation where you are given x plus y, w plus x, x plus y, y plus z, and then z plus w, and you had to solve it for that, and I couldn't. So it was very, it ate my brain pretty nicely. So that was it. And then, what else was there? Yeah, what else was there was, uh, yeah, CR was there a lot, so I did practice CR yesterday itself. So yeah, I figured it out from there. And I realized the time mocks are usually way harder than the original exam, which I can understand given CAT 23 was insanely tough, as a lot of people say. Though I think the quants uh, were more of like my forte kind of thing. Like I like that kind of quants where it's like more logical than more just brash calculations and just doing it fast kind of thing. Though I can do things fast, I didn't expect Cat 24 to go that way, but oh well, life happens. So yeah, that was it. So basically, that was the gist of it. I think too thick. Yeah, that was the gist of it. Oops, there you go. Yep, and um. Well, since yesterday, I just want to talk about this real quick. Since yesterday, I have been seeing a lot of, I don't want to say negativity or cynicism because it's too cheesy to put it that way. But yeah, a lot of disappointment in the air related to Cat 24, and I just wanted to talk about it real quick. Um, it's done. It's gone. 24th November is gone. It's done. It's 30th now, 5 days later. India, given how, for me personally, 5 days I have not done much. I can't say I've done much, but oh well. But yeah, 5 days have happened. And yeah, this response sheet came yesterday, and people were like, I'm getting 100 plus, I'm getting mine, I'm even less than 30. I scored in minus. I know, like, yeah. It's done. It's done. That's the first thing. It's done. Um, the thing is, you did good, if you did good, and by that I mean I think 70 plus is good. Okay, I won't beat around the bush and say nice 99.5 से ऊपर नहीं आया तो तू guy. I won't say that. 70 plus is decent. Even I'm saying this as a general engineer male. But a 70 plus is good that I can see it being easily 95 percentile plus. If it's good, just prepare for GDPI. Just GDPI. What are you doing? Stop crying. If you're scoring 70 plus, don't be like, I could have done two, three more questions. There's no point crying about it. You've already done good. And yes, you could have done better, but then there are a few points which I don't want to speak a lot on, but yeah. And if you did bad, which is basically 70 minus, I'll say. Um, just give other exams. There is NMAT, SNAP, XAT, CMAT. XLRI is pretty much on par with IIM, ABC. What are you thinking? NMIMS, Mumbai is a good college. SIMB, and there was this one more college. I forgot its name, which is under symbiosis. It's also a decent college. JBIMS is a very good college given its infrastructure is almost next to nothing. But it's a very good college. And I'm no expert, but those are the things I've heard. Um, the reason I'm saying all this is that these things also affect me. I'm not a teacher. I'm not a bystander in this. I gave my own cat 24. I've scored uh, 50 overall in slot 3. This is barely a 90. It might not even be a 90. I don't even know. I can't say until the final result is out. But I scored a 50 and it's barely a 90 percentile. So all these things are only gonna hold me back in my realm of things at least. So my point is that इसके पीछे रोने से क्या ही होने वाला है अभी अब तो कैट तो गया the day you gave it even you know कैट में तो कुछ नहीं होना at least I knew कि कैट में तो कुछ नहीं होना भाई that's why I'm focusing on primary that because I want to get a good college. I want to pursue management in some IT field. I want to get some good companies. I have my own life stuff going on. I'm also old. I'm 25 years old by the way. So yeah, every one of us have their own fights to fight, right? So what's gone is gone. Now I'm feeling bad about it won't help. Um, Cribbing and crying helps, but if you let it control you, then you controlling it, then it's bad for everyone. And that's what I think at least. Baki to your life is your life, my life is mine at the end of the day. So I just wanted to quickly touch on this thing because I saw this a lot online. So yeah, rest is of course this is none of my business. So well, that's all was there to it, and I just want to say that ki we'll do well in that. I mean, people who are preparing with me and whoever is planning to just get anything good. We'll do that. We'll do CMAT. We'll look at other things that are happening. So yeah, that's pretty much it from my end. Um, so yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow. I'll keep you guys updated with what's going on. My NMAT is on how many days now? 4 days? Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. Yeah, 3 days more and then 4 days later it's NMAT on Wednesday. So I'll let you know how that goes. All right. Before leaving, I just want to address this comment real quick. Um, it says, "Hey, some of us here watch you. Thank you. And I would love to take your advice on what to watch on DM. Also, if you could help me with vocab list, that will save me some trouble. Um, so vocab list is a long-term game. You can't build it in a month. Even an year is sometimes a short period of time, although you can still do some significant improvement. but a month is not gonna be enough in my opinion. So for a vocab list, right? In my opinion, at least 1 month is not enough. It's not enough. But if you still want to try, you can try by start uh, reading essays. You know, Aeon essays, same word, same word. Um, editorials, or you can do RC questions and get words from there and see which words are bothering you. Take them out. Go to Google. Basically, what the sources you want to use for your word list is basically like once you read your RC, you want to check your meanings from. I check from Merriam-Webster, if I'm saying the name correctly. Let's say I want to search a word here like advent. Meaning. So I won't look at this. Cambridge is good. Merriam, sorry, my bad. Merriam-Webster is also good. Um, Collins, I'm not too sure. But yeah, these two, Collins, Cambridge Dictionary, and Merriam-Webster is good. So you can check the meaning from here. And then, of course, you can write synonym. What my teacher used to tell me is that you write the meaning. You write at least 3 synonyms. And then you write a sentence usage. The reason to do these things is that, of course, you remember the meaning. The sentence usage will give you an idea of how you used it. So, if even if you don't remember the meaning all too well, you will at least remember how you used it. If it's a good word, a bad word to use, if it's a proper word to use. So that's another thing. And synonyms, of course, if you remember synonyms, you're just creating those interconnecting links, you know, that okay, appearance is something along the lines of appearance. That what advent means. So that's the idea behind it. So yeah, but all in all, I'll say that 1 month is not a good amount of time to build your vocab. Um, you need a long time. So best to focus on other things, I'll say, rather than just building vocab. Because to be honest, um, with CAT at least, I can't say NMAT, XAT, or CMAT or other exams. CAT vocab didn't matter as much. But oh well, that time is already gone, as I said, right? So well, cat is here. XAT is here almost in 1 month. And my NMAT is on 4th December, so it's literally on my head. Snap is 21st December. So, well, yeah. So definitely it would be more worthwhile to focus on other things, which makes me come to DM. DM is basically decision making, right? For decision making, what I'm following is I go to DM. I think his name is Lokesh Sharma. Lokesh Sharma. Yes, this guy. This is the playlist I'm following. This one right here. So I'll put this link in the description. Um, but yeah, this playlist was recommended to me by my own friend, who in turn was recommended to. Sorry, I'm not using my sentence properly. But basically, that friend himself was given this recommendation by a dude who did very nicely in CAT. His that dude had his second attempt, I think, and he did very well. I think his slot was slot 3, same as mine. And apparently, 2 of the RCs that came, he had already read those. He had already done questions on those. So he didn't even bother reading it. He just saw the questions. He just marked them and came. So yeah, the amount of insanity, right? But Well, it is what it is. That's the recommendation I got, and so far I've done 2 3 videos. Um, there's one missing, I think. But anyway, yeah, I think this is the playlist. So this is good. This guy starts from like zero, and from what I've seen so far, he'll take you to the most um, complex questions that these guys can ask. And yeah, this is the playlist I'm following. Rest. So I'll put this link in the description. So basically, what I'm doing is um, DM by Lokesh sir. And the second thing you can do is previous year papers. That's the best. That's another best resource because from what I've heard is that other institutes or whoever, whichever writers who write for DM, they don't do a very good job. So previous year's papers is pretty much enough to build an aptitude for how to do this stuff. So that would be my recommendation. So I can't say much about this. Uh, that's at least the minimum you can do. And then, yeah, you should focus on this for sure. This thing. Because this is important. A lot of people can't do this. I've heard the cutoff for the section of decision making is 1 digit, like literally a single digit. But these are again all the things I've heard. I'm no expert. So that's something you can do, and I'll say that's pretty much it. So yeah, I guess I just hope that helps, and I hope I gave some good pointers to help you out. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I'll see you guys around.